In northwest China lies the Taklamakan Desert, a place of stark, unforgiving beauty and deadly reputation. Locals call it the Sea of Death, a vast expanse of shifting sand dunes, some as tall as skyscrapers. Here, life clings on at the edge, as sand swallows ancient cities and trade routes. Temperatures swing from blistering summer heat to freezing winter cold, and 85% of the desert is made up of mobile dunes, always on the move. This relentless advance threatens roads, farms, and villages, pushing the desert's boundaries outward every year. The process, known as desertification, is a global crisis. But in China, the Taklamakan is ground zero. Sandstorms from here can blanket cities thousands of kilometers away, even reaching Beijing. For decades, people watched the Sea of Death advance, until the government launched an audacious plan to encircle the desert with a living wall of trees and vegetation. The goal? To halt the desert's march with a Great Green Wall. The fight back began in 1978 with the launch of the 3 North Shelter Belt program, China's Great Green Wall. The mission planned a massive belt of forests across northern China to hold back the sands and protect the land. Over 30 million hectares of trees have been planted, boosting China's forest cover from 10% to over 25%. In Xinjiang, home to the Taklamakan, forest cover has increased fivefold. In 2024, a 3,046-kilometer greenbelt finally encircled the Taklamakan, protecting vital railways and highways. This living barrier is the result of decades of trial, error, and determination from thousands of workers and scientists. The Great Green Wall stands as a symbol of national resolve and a vision to secure China's future by healing its land. Taming the Taklamakan required more than just trees. It demanded a three-pronged strategy. First, the biological approach, planting hardy species like desert poplar and saxaul, whose deep roots stabilize the sand and form living windbreaks. Second, technology. Vast solar farms generate clean energy to power irrigation, while their shadows cool the ground and help plants grow. Along the Tarim Desert Highway, solar-powered pumps keep the green belt alive, making it a zero-carbon route. Third, engineering. Where nothing grows, workers build barriers, checkerboards of straw, stone, and fences, to trap and immobilize the sand. These methods work together, creating a flexible defense tailored to each part of the desert. In some places, it's a wall of trees. In others, a field of solar panels or a grid of barriers. There's no single solution, only a coordinated, multi-layered shield. This pragmatic approach has turned the tide in the battle against the Sea of Death. The Taklamakan is now ringed by a living, technological, and engineered defense. The transformation is real. Sandstorms have dropped dramatically and air quality has improved for millions. In places like Kakea, sandstorm days have fallen from 100 a year to just 30. The stabilized soil and new irrigation have unlocked economic opportunities, like the thriving Aksu apple, orchards on reclaimed land. By 2022, over 300,000 hectares were producing fruit, providing a quarter of local farmers' income. The greenbelts also protect vital highways and railways, saving billions in maintenance, and keeping trade routes open. These living shields are essential for the region's economy and infrastructure. The forests act as carbon sinks, absorbing tens of thousands of tons of CO2 each year. Multiplied across millions of hectares, the Great Green Wall is a meaningful contributor to China's climate goals. Cleaner air, new crops, protected roads, and climate action, proof that the project is delivering on its promises. But the Great Green Wall faces serious challenges and criticism. Water is the biggest issue. Irrigating millions of trees in a desert drains precious groundwater, sometimes dangerously so. Early reliance on fast-growing poplars created vulnerable monocultures that are thirsty and prone to disease. Critics argue that planting forests where none naturally exist may simply swap one problem for another. Some studies suggest that rainfall and grazing bans, not just tree planting, have driven much of the greening. Major sandstorms still reach cities like Beijing, showing the wall isn't an impenetrable shield. Tree survival rates are low, and constant maintenance is needed. Forest guardians live in isolation to keep irrigation running. The project's scale and cost raise questions about long-term sustainability, especially as climate change accelerates. The battle is ongoing, not just against sand, but against the limits of what's possible in the desert. The Great Green Wall is a work in progress. Impressive, but not without flaws. China's fight against desertification is now a global story. The country is sharing its three-pronged approach: biological, technological, and engineering solutions, with nations battling deserts in Africa, the Middle East, and Central Asia. Chinese experts are helping with Africa's own Great Green Wall, offering technical know-how and lessons learned. At home, the focus is shifting to sustainability, replenishing dead trees, diversifying species, and improving irrigation. The work continues, with forest guardians maintaining the living wall. The goal is a self-sustaining ecosystem that can endure for generations. China's Great Green Wall is a bold experiment, proof that humanity can fight back against the desert even if the outcome is still unfolding. In the face of a changing climate, the greening of the Taklamakan stands as a symbol of hope and human ingenuity.